Yeah, so in today's video I'm installing the Garmin Zumo on my navigation bracket, which I've done. I'm just going to be running the wires down there in the center. I'm going to get some adhesive brackets, clips to put on there, which I don't have just as yet. But to actually run the wire, what I've done is I've got this electrical cable and I fed it through and found the path that I want the cables to actually go, because I'm going to run it back to the terminals near the battery. It's just very important here to make sure you don't run the wires over places where it's going to get pinched, like for example the seat, or any hot engine parts. But I've routed under there, obviously you can't see that. And then of course the steering, I'm actually going to run it along that original wiring harness and cable tie it to that. So that's why it's coming down the center and you go in there. But there's a fair bit of wiring to actually get through. This has come out of the other bike I had, so it's not a new install, so I'll be figuring that out as I go. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, so I've just taped the end wires to that cable, and I'll just start running it down through the bike. It's not going to be an easy process, but it's just a matter of feeding it through. Take it bit by bit. Alright, so I've run the cables through, just pulled it through. It was a bit tricky to try and hold the camera to do, but it's just followed the path of that orange cable that I put in place earlier. So that's the important part, to plan your route. You don't want to be complicated doing it as you go. I'm tapping into those bullet connectors there. My wires don't have bullet connectors on them, so I found some and I'm just going to splice them onto it, ready to plug into there. So I'll go ahead and do that and come back in a sec. Okay, so I've connected up the wires to the accessory terminals they give you. I haven't organised the wiring yet. It's just going to be a test, just to make sure that the actual unit's working. Yeah, I can see that's come on already. There we are. So that's good. So it's just now a matter of going through and tightening up all that wiring. So there you go. I've cable tied all the wires and neatened it all up. Done there. Cable tied the transformer thing up out of the way, so it's not going to move there. Unfortunately, most of it you really can't see. A few other cable ties down there just to keep that wire to the original harness. I will get clamp adhesive cable tie things just to stick that on there and neaten that up to make that look good. But yeah, that's it. All installed, and the best thing is it works. So there you go.